This is Jeanette with Inspirational Design, and today we're going to take a little house tour of my kitchen, my family room, and my dining room. Now we're going to start here at the brick wall. So when I got this house, it had this brick wall, y'all, in it. And I said to myself, I don't want to paint it. I could paint it. And I said, well, no, it's the original brick. It had a furnace, though, right here. And I took the furnace out, which some of y'all would have said, why did you do that? Well, it was an older one, and if I ever replace it, I'll get a newer one. But this is the floor of it. And, you know, back in the day, they used to heat with that and everything. So, anyways, I was inspired, actually, by this brick wall. And some might say, how? How could you be? It's dark. Sure, it's dark, rustic looking, right? Which, you know, I do love the rustic. But the reason is I left it raw without painting it white is because it's the original to the house. And there's just no way that I wanted to paint over the brick. I hope that y'all can understand that. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you my steps. I said to myself, I think I want beams in here. So here they are. So my husband, cut out all the wood to make the beams. All the way down from the family room into the kitchen. And I'm going to show you with the camera. That was my first thoughts, right? And boy, it made a big difference. And then from there, I said, well, we've got to take this brick wall and spread it around the house to give the house character, because the house did not have no character at all, believe me. So I'm going to back up and start showing y'all each wall in this family room here. Here's the side along this, matter of fact, this side of the wall had a door there. I'll explain that to you. Actually, it was a door that led into a laundry room. Well, we closed it off. I didn't want, because this house had a lot of doors. I used to call it the house of doors. And believe me, these older homes had doors, right? Y'all should understand that. Well, I ended up taking the door out and putting up the sheetrock. And it looks so much more attractive. And I'm going to go real slow with the camera so you guys can really see everything good. So, this is where I put my ladders, leaned them against the wall. I thought that was pretty. And there's me and my kids acting silly right there in that book. And I ended up putting like little baskets and magazines and leaning a little tray against the ladders, which is very cute. And I put a chair here, wicker. I like wicker chairs. So that's my thinking. Oh, and here's the floor. Also, I had to make my floor blend in as well with this. I didn't want to contrast anything lighter because the reason is then it would have been choppy looking. So these two kind of blend together. See what I'm saying? They blend together. Now here we go. I have an armoire. This is actually should be in a bedroom, but I use it for a coat closet. And it has drawers in there, and I put my medicines and different things in it. That's a lot of storage. And here's my TV. See the glare on that TV from that light up there? See that light through the TV there? That kind of like, it's like an insert. I didn't want anything hanging down from the ceiling in here because the factor is it would have hung down too low. And if you're real tall, it probably could have bumped your head. So that's one. They used to have ceiling fans. So I decided to do the light here. See there? I don't want to glare it right in your face, so I don't want to show you right totally on the camera. And over here beside the armoire is a little, like an old, oh, I don't know, side table, desk you could use it for. I think it's an old side table. Never been painted. The original paint's on it. And I love that. It's beaded up colors. And then the old little trunk down there. And a crop is sitting on it. And then right up in here, it's just some things I decorated. Okay? On the top of the table. All right. Now see that? Here's the shelf I put up. Isn't that pretty? I'll let you see all the little items in there and the bottles up there. And I just decorated it to make it, you know, rustic and really cute. So that is that wall. Now, right in here is the entrance to the hallway. See how pretty that hallway looks? It didn't used to look that way, but I'll be showing you that hallway later on. Now here, on this side, that's the entrance I kept open to go to the hallway, which goes to the restrooms and the bedrooms. Now here is this wall. We're going to stand back and let you look at that. So I had this old cabinet that I put up there. I thought, man, I just love that old cabinet, and I kept it. And I had, it was old and beat up, so I hung it. It keeps my candles in there. And I put a pretty basket up there. And this old light, I like that. I always kept that with me. And I said, someday I'm going to use that light. And I just hung it there. You know, and I put an old bench. All of these things are thrifted, okay? So I can't tell you where to buy anything, you know, or anything like that. But everything in here basically is thrifted, except my chairs, like my chairs and my couch and things like that. My gliders, you know, rockers, they're all bought, brand new. Well, over here now, see the rug. I did get the rug at Home Depot. And the reason why I picked this color with the multiple shades is because when you come in from outdoors, it won't show up the dirt. So I said, I think I'll just go with this shade. And it matches the floor real well and the brick wall. And then right here is our gliders, my husband and I. He sits there and I sit there. And this is our little table that we enjoy. You know, it has all my little things in there that I like. So this is what I did right here. And I'm taking my time with this because I want you guys to really look at everything really well. I know my sister would enjoy that. Okay. So, anyways, let's go. And I'll take you around at the door. Okay, here's the door to coming into the house. And that's how it looks right there at the brick. You know. And I just hung a curtain there to slide it every evening at nighttime. So that's my little area where you come in at. It's got a mirror and all the little things hanging from the hooks and the hats and cute little things like that. So let me back up this way. Come on with me. Don't want to get you guys dizzy. So we're going to go around this way. And I'm going to show you the den, so you guys can see the whole room at once, the family room. Now up there, I made the hook, and I hung a chair and a basket, an old basket on that. So here's what the den family room looks like. So back up. See that? Take a minute, you can look at it. I like to look at these things real closely when people show their home tours. So that's the whole den area. Now, I'm going to take you here in the kitchen. I'm going to turn my camera to the left, and we're going to start at my pantry. Here's my pantry. Look inside. This used to be an open wall, but I wanted it closed in to make a pantry. Now look at that. And I have a sliding door, barn door. But here's the pantry, and there's the cabinets, the countertop. And I just love that. It's so cute. That's where I keep all my food. And I got to fill them jars still. But this is a little, I'll go in closer, a little box-like that I keep my bread boards in, you know, bowls and stuff like that. and dough rollers. You know, I keep that in there. And some cookbooks. And then I'll fill them up. And these are some old Pels. Bows like, I don't know, metal type. There's different sizes in that. And I hung a little light there. And them old chalkboards. I love chalkboards, you guys. I love decorating with them. And I put Hello Fall, and I put the word pantry on the little one. And these are really old, you guys. I got the big one there for $5. And the little one, I don't know, could have been about that much too. But I really did like them. And there's that jar, this, where it says Lay's potato chips on there. That was my husband's grandfather's. And I love that. And I washed it up and kept it. And I keep our chips and snacks in it. Of course, the lid don't go with it. I just put that there, but I am going to put a little handle on the top of that. I think it's cute. I like the wood look. So, let's back up. Now I'm going to show you this side of the room, what we did. So here, sorry the light's glaring. Just look over that. Here is the sliding door. Is that ever nice, you guys? I really love this area. That turned out so well. And I'll put a chair there. Some of you might remember that basket I got. It's a little metal one. You know, I got that and filled it full with dish towels. And I just love the way that looks. Isn't that pretty? We worked very hard day and night in this house to get it to what it looks like today. Now over here, we're going into where the refrigerator stays. Back in the day, it didn't have no cabinets, okay, over here. But we installed these cabinets so that the refrigerator can set in there. We installed them like they're pantry type cabinets. And here we are. And I'll show you guys some before pictures as I film this, okay? Here's the refrigerator. We got that at Home Depot. Okay? Now over here is the other side of the refrigerator. And it's the same cabinet, tall and narrow, from Home Depot. All of these cabinets came from. And I have a countertop. And I made this into my coffee bar, you guys. Is that ever cool? I made this side for my coffee bar. Now, as you can tell, it's all about coffee, which I love every morning. I have to sit down and have my good hot cup of coffee. And I did go ahead and decorate a little bit for the fall and Thanksgiving. And I put a little pumpkin and a little turkey up on my little light. I installed this light. I wrapped the rope with twine. And I had this light. I used to have it in my bedroom. But I thought I need some more light over here. So I installed that. Is that ever cute? And it goes down right down here on the side in the plug-in. And that twine just makes that electrical cord look good, I think. Now you guys leave me comments and tell me what you think. Tell me if it's turned out very nicely or what. Now I'm going to take a twist to the right and we are going to look at the other side of the kitchen. Okay? Here it is. Here's where it starts. These are the original old cabinets down at the bottom. They were that yellow looking orange, you know, back in the 60s, you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I sanded them down so hard and I cleaned them out and I painted the inside of them. I didn't want to tear them out. I could have. My husband gave me that choice. But I said, no, to save money, we'll keep them. So I redid the knobs and the hinges, and I just scrubbed and scrubbed. And I primed and painted them. And I got a double oven at the Habitat here. It has a double oven in this area. And here's the side. And I added the brick, the faux brick that you buy at Home Depot, and painted it to match the brick wall over there. So I had to pull some brick wall out. Remember I told you? I wanted to take some brick wall from the other side and I wanted to put it over around the house to pull the house kind of together like it was an open concept. Now, here is the side, I made me this rack that holds my cutting boards, wooden cutting boards, and I'll show you guys all the way down right here. See there? I just put my cutting boards in them, and I love that. So I made that out of the scrap wood we had from all the construction, and I painted it and primed it and painted it. Now I want to show you guys, I'm not going to show you the other side yet until I show you the rest of the kitchen. Now here's the rest of the kitchen. I'm going to stand back. Let me go through here. Okay, I'm getting around my center island. Now, here is, used to have cabinets. We tore them down near the kitchen sink and the stove top. Now, as you know, I told you I went to the Habitat and bought the stove top and the double oven, which I love, you guys. I love it. And we put not a real granite or anything, but we just put a, a reasonable cost countertop. Okay, now I added this B-board all the way around here, you guys. And I wanted B-board, and I painted it white. And here's the little things I put on the countertop. They're just things you use when you cook, something you need. I like that plug-in. It really works well there. And then here's some things over here. Salt and pepper, sugar, butter, and all my spices. That little container, I made that too as well. And I may show you guys how to do that sometime. But you could have bought them at Hobby Lobby. That's where they used to sell them back in the day. But I wanted one, and I didn't want to pay almost $100 for one. So, anyways, let's swing over here. We had countertops. We had upper cabinets. We took them down. Remember that. So I bought this piece right here at a thrift store for $50, and I loved it. It was old and roughed up, but I want to use it in my kitchen for my plates because I didn't want, a whole lot of dishes to keep up with in the cabinets. So anyways, this is what I ended up doing, painting it, and I add a bottom shelf to it and put some glasses out. They're all from the Dollar Tree, all of them plates, even the glasses, except them little juice glasses. I bought them at a thrift store a long time ago, 4 of them for $2, I think it was. But I added my paper towel rack, which I bought at Walmart, and I love that. So up here, here's some buckets that was given to me from somebody. I love them old buckets up there. It looks so pretty for the fall. And right here, a jar, that's an old bleach jar. I think it's pretty, the brown, and I put a little stem of, I forget what you call that, but anyhow, y'all might know. And that's what I did over here. So I'll back up a little bit so you can see that. See? Now we're going to go here and look at the beam. And here's the light I hung from Home Depot. And the beadboard goes all the way around. Now, my husband, he made me this cabinet. It was a single cabinet that would sit on the floor, but I had him to cut it down and to put it on my countertop, as you will see here in a moment. Look at that. It's full of my wonderful dishes and things like that. I really like that cabinet. It's his first he ever made me, and I am so proud of him. He is such a good man. I love him so much. He does a lot for me. And I just have to give him a shout out. Thank you, sweetheart, for what you've done for me. And this is the picture that I've had for a long time. And I just decorated it with a little light. Nothing, not too much, I don't think. Just simple. I change out. You'll be seeing me changing out decor. And we'll be doing videos on it. And things like that. And here's the other side. And I just slipped my recipe box in there. And I just got that prop there and I put my plastic garbage bags in them. Okay? That's what I do right there. Now let me swing on around here and show you this little tiny center island. You guys might have seen them in my old videos. I bought this with my sister. We were at a thrift store in Cleveland, Tennessee. And I added the little hook hook shelf, the little hook thing on there. What do you guys call it? I guess, whatever. You guys know, I'm sure. I added that on, and that old ruler was somewhere hidden in the house, and I kept it, and I added it on there. Look at that. Give you a close-up. Is that ever cute? I kept that, you guys. I just love it. I love this. You can roll this around and use it, and I've got my little wooden black bow on there and all of that. I just love it. I love the character of it. It's so pretty. But here's the side of the cabinets, the bottom of the cabinets this way. They turned out real well. And we got a new farmhouse sink too. I love the sink. And the reason why I choose the white is because sometimes you can go in a house and you see the either gold or silver. It just classes. It stands out too much. I don't like that. I just want something to pull in and blend in together and make things look simple and clean lines. You know what I mean? So we're going to back up a little bit, and I'm going to show you the center island and let you see this. See my little box over there? I keep my soap in it. Let me go over there and show you that. It's an old box. I keep all my scrubbies in it. And that little girl with the hair sticking up, my sister got me that for my birthday or some holiday. I'm not for sure. But I love that as well. The little box full with everything. It keeps it all handy and my little dish towel hanging on it. So I love that. Well, back to where we were at. And we were at showing you the kitchen at its fullness. Let me back up here. Now, as y'all know, I am going to be, the lighting, I'm sorry the sun went down. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to be showing more videos. I do designing and show you why I want it that way. See how everything looks clean line? You ain't got really nothing but just the decors looking out at you. See that? And the brick, see that brick? How that goes over to this brick wall. See there? All that pulls in together right there. And I just love the look of that. Now here's a center island. This is a piece of furniture that I did, and I have a video on it down below if you want to look at the video. It's down below. And I did this, and it's a piece of furniture my husband bought me years ago. But later on, I am going to get me a older center island, one of them real old ones. I want to find me one. And it's on my prayer list. I do a lot of praying for these things because really, why not, right? Okay, and these are the old chairs. I had these at Walmart, the black metal ones, and then I reupholstered the top. And then these are found at the Habitat. My sister picked them up for me, and I love them. And I added them, you know, periodically, the metal and the wood, the metal and the wood. I thought that was pretty. Now I'll show you the front of it. But this cabinet was beautiful. It had clear glass in it, but I had my husband to take it out and make me some panels. I'm kind of going fast because I don't mean to, but because you know, I want to make sure I say everything that I'm thinking. Anyways, y'all, here is the front of it. It used to have clear glass. Some of y'all might know that because you might remember the video. But I just love the light pale green. It doesn't show up as well in the camera, but I thought it went well with the floor. See? Nothing's classing, like making it funny looking. It all kind of pulls the shades together. And these handle knobs was not the original ones. I got them, had them for years, put away in my stash. They're old ones. I love the handles on that. And you know, it's just a pretty old, new, whatever cabinet. I made it into a center island. I love it. And I put the feet I could have took down, but I left the original feet on because, you know, it does come up high and it helps you cook better, you know, prep food. So that's the center island. Now, let me show you the kitchen on this side. Y'all, now there, see, here's the kitchen on this side. And the pantry, and it goes right, flows right into the family room. That's awesome. I just love it, y'all. I think it's from what the house used to look like to what it looks like now, To me, it's just wonderful. Now we're going to go quickly into my dining room, okay? And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to turn the camera and show you the opening of the door. There's the opening of the door. And we put the wood around it. We did have a small door there, but I asked my husband, I said, like I said, this used to be the house of doors. I asked my husband, I said, honey, open it up. And he did for me. He was so precious, and he did. And he installed the new floor. We did everything in this house. We didn't hire a thing out. My husband and I did it all, day and night, basically. We worked hard. And there's my little hanging plant that I put here by my little cupboard area where I keep my cupboards. And I just love that. Now let's go in here in the dining room. And there's a light that we installed. I changed that light out twice till I finally found the right one. Sorry. Now down below is the dining room table. As y'all know, see how cute my little dining room table? And yes, from my tablescape video, I did want to make it more simple. And I did. And here's the rug that goes under the dining room. Okay? Now let's go into the dining room. We'll get closer to the table and show you. The tablescape on this one. Look at the little lights and that old metal pumpkin. I just love that. I thought that was so cute and simple, and I left it like that for the holidays, okay? But anyhow, let's show you what we did in here. Right here is where I keep my wonderful chalkboard, which I'm going to be throwing up a video on that soon, okay? And I always love to decorate my chalkboard for the holidays, different ways. So I love posting them as well, every time I do. Now here's down the table I had for years, and I stripped it and redid that and reupholstered this little chair. And it's got my little pumpkin pillow sitting in it as of right now. Now we're going to turn so you can see the dining room. Let me show you guys something here. See the side of the wall first here? We added all that. We did that. The crown molding and all that stuff. All the way around the room here. Over there is my secretary desk. It's an old one. We'll be over there in a minute to look at it. And on my sliding door, I put up this paper stuff to make you not be able to see through, because I didn't want to put curtains or nothing on it or any kind of other blinds. I just like the way the simpleness of that looks. Over here, we added and installed some more Home Depot cabinets on that wall. Because why not? This is a dining room, and when you serve, you can have extra countertop and all that. And these are new cabinets, so I painted them the same color as in the kitchen. And I'm going to show you this way so you can guys see how good that blends in there. Okay? And the lighting kind of makes it look yellow, and the light looks yellow. Sorry about that, but it's very pretty, you guys. I really like it. Because when you sit in here in the living room, where I'm standing right now, you can look this way and you see everything blend in very, very well, like if it was an open concept. And you guys, that's how you need to think when you design. Look at every open door and see what everything looks like, so it can pull together. Okay, so over here, let's go over here and show you the front of my cabinets. Let me get here. I'll show you the table a little bit so we can walk around, let you see all this. Now, here's what it looks like. So I was laying all my stuff here the other day when I was filming my, when I was filming the tablescapes. Anyways, up here I added some shelves. And I put some old canning jars. They were given to me too. And the rest of this, and that flour was given to me by, at a thrift store. And it's grown so much. And then some old books and all that I added. And here is something I bought recently. And it means the world to me. And I just love this, you guys. I just love this. Look at that. The Lord's Supper. Is that not beautiful? It's an old one. And I'm so proud to have found that at a very good price. I got it for $45. They're usually like 70 something, 80 something. And I just wanted to put it here. And look how well it goes with the old bows and the countertop. And you know, the old stand. It goes really well with that. You guys are getting my glare in there of the video. But here is another little old cookie jar. I put money in it. Maybe I can buy some more things, huh? But anyhow, here's the bottom of the counter, the bottom half. There was nothing here before, you guys. Nothing here. Nothing at all. Nothing at all here. Just a piece of furniture. It was a blank wall. But now, let me show you this way. See there? How pretty that looks this way? So it's the way you look at your home and how you want to pull it together. And you got to look at every opening to make your eyes flow. So we're going to look down at the floor. Here's a rug. And this rug here kind of goes together. So now here's my secretary desk. Let's go over here. Here's an old chair of mine. Here's the secretary desk, y'all. I've had that for years and I painted it. And I just love how it turned out. And I use it for someone to sit on to eat. Extra table. Isn't that something? I did that as well. And look at the inside. These are my old plates, you guys. I got to collect some more. I love them. They're beautiful. Give you an up close. I just love them. You know, I keep them out all year round. They are brown, but they're just wonderful. I love them. And there's the clock and an old wine rack. I don't drink wine. No. But I love it. The character of it. There's another thrift find. All of this stuff, like I said, I told you guys, and you know, I don't want to wear you out with it. Because I'm just learning how to be able to film good and talk well and say a lot of good things, you guys. Anyhow, here's an old flower of mine I've had for years. I found that in the garbage. It used to stay outside, but I love it so much, the old wood on it, that I just, you know, had to bring it in, put a flower in it, and it looks beautiful in here. It goes with everything. So, there again. Let's go back and you can see the whole room in its glory. All right. Go slow. Now, next time I'm going to put up a video of the living room, formal living room, I call it, and my hallway, and a bathroom, possibly, or just the living room and the bathroom. But there's the curtains. I bought them at Home Depot, and the rods, and here's how it looks, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? That's just so beautiful. I think. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good day, and you know, give me some comments and tell me if I did a good job. And I will be putting up some pictures of before. Okay? So you all take care. I'm going to show you around one last time so you can get a clear view of it. All right. There you go. God bless. See you later. Bye.